Welcome to Beautiful Space, and today we're going to talk about how to plant an abundant garden. Grow your own groceries. Hello everybody, welcome to Beautiful Space. I'm beautiful. And today I want to talk about starting your garden. Maybe your first garden, maybe not. But one of the most important things to starting your garden is planning. Decide what you want to grow. Make sure it grows in your zone. Check your zone. And once you do that, decide how it grows. Now, also, it's important, is this garden for show, or is this garden actually to support you and your family? Now, even if it's not to, you don't have enough space to grow a garden to support yourself completely, you can make wise decisions on what crops to grow based on how much support these plants will give to you. And if you're wondering, well, what do you mean by how much support? If you plant a kohlrabi, you're going to get one. If you plant a kohlrabi seed, you're going to get one kohlrabi. You can let that one kohlrabi go to seed and you'll get more seeds to plant more kohlrabis. But basically, if you plant a kohlrabi, you get one kohlrabi. But yet, if you plant a zucchini, you get pounds and pounds of zucchini. If you plant a beet, you get one beet. Now, you can eat on the greens of that one beet, which I never get to because the groundhogs, the rabbits, everything gets to it before me. But if you plant a beet, you get one beet. But if you plant a tomato plant, you get pounds of tomatoes. So you need to kind of understand how things grow to make a decision like that. Now, I'll give you some tips. Tomato plants is a good plant to grow, because if you really want to grow, to put some food in your storage, because you'll get pounds of tomatoes. Cucumber seeds is a good one to grow, because you'll get tons of cucumbers. Now, here's where it gets a little different. If you plant a green seed, let's say collard greens seed, or a spinach seed, or Swiss chard seed, you'll get one plant. but you can keep eating off the plant over and over and over and over again. So even though you only get one plant, you can eat off it multiple times. Multiple times. This year, I really was thinking that I wasn't going to plant a garden, but I don't know. Something in me is calling me to plant a garden, so I'm going to plant a garden. And when it comes to plants that really can give you abundance, I find in my experience that vining plants really, 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 they're super producers. And I want to tell you some vine plants that actually are vines. I mean, some people may go against me, but I'm used to that. A tomato plant is a vine. A tomato plant will crawl across the earth, constantly replanting itself, producing. It's an amazing plant. I love the tomato plant. The cucumber plant is a vine, massive producer. And guess what? The strawberry plant is a vine. It'll just crawl across the earth, just producing. So I thought I would share that. And okay, here's something else. When you first put your seeds in the soil, the bigger the seed, the deeper you plant it. The smaller the seed, the more shallow you plant it. If it's a tiny little seed, you barely want to cover it. And when you first plant seeds, this is really important. Now, you know I always say I don't baby plants, but I do baby seedlings. When you first plant that seed, you have to make sure you keep it watered. You have to. I'm not saying make a soggy mess. I'm just saying make sure you keep it watered. And then once it grows into a plant, a more mature plant, you don't have to water it like that. But until then, you have to keep it watered because it's a seedling. Once, just like with children, once they are mature, they go out into the world and it's up to them. They can do some amazing things. You know, it's not really you. It's the plant. But remember, you dropped the seed. Okay? I'm trying to think what else can I share. I really can't think anything else. I hope this helps you, and I hope you have an amazing gardening season this year. Thanks for watching Beautiful Space.